enjoy your time at Truist Park. So let's go.
The first step is getting your tickets. Tickets are sold on a number of platforms, such as StubHub and Ticketmaster. And there is even a Facebook group for trading tickets. I recommend that you download the Ballpark app to buy your tickets. And then you can use the interactive seat selector website to check out the view of those particular seats in that particular section before you buy the tickets. And what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description below for all of these helpful tools. Now, the first thing you need to do is get to the park. And Truist Park is located 10 miles northwest of downtown Atlanta in Cobb County, at the intersection of Interstate 285 and Interstate 75. Now, parking can be tricky if you don't make arrangements ahead of time. We usually go to the Braves parking website and reserve a spot when we make our ticket purchase. There are also some businesses around the park that, in a pinch, you could park at, but it's on a first-come, first-served basis, so I still recommend that you plan ahead. And of course, Uber is also an option, or Lyft, but keep in mind that when the game is over, the Uber queue is pretty long and the fare can be pretty steep. Before, during, and after the game, the Battery is the place to be. The Battery is an entertainment district that's located right outside of the stadium. And at the Battery, you're gonna find a ton of restaurants, bars, and a lot of just entertainment activities, such as an escape room. There's a sports and social, which has bowling and darts and all sorts of fun sports you can play. And you can even ride a mechanical bull if that's your thing. And while you're doing all this, you can cheer on the Braves from one of the many TVs that are mounted everywhere around the Battery and inside Truist Park. But you don't have to have tickets to enjoy the game and be part of the action. A lot of people will bring a cooler, a blanket, lawn chairs, or whatever, even a Frisbee or a baseball and a glove, and they'll watch the game on the big screen at the Pavilion Lawn, which is located right in front of the Omni Hotel, right outside the stadium doors. Plus, a lot of families come early so they can play catch or high-five the Home Depot tool mascots before the game starts. There's also a number of good retail shops at the Battery, if shopping is your thing. My favorite is the Braves Clubhouse, where you can pick up all sorts of official Braves fan gear. In fact, just a couple of months ago, I had custom jerseys made for my entire family, and it made for a great Mother's Day family photo when we went to the game. One very important thing you need to know before coming into the stadium is that there is a bag and purse policy. Truist Security will only allow bags or purses that measure 5 inches by 9 inches or smaller. There are, however, some exceptions, such as diaper bags or medically needed bags. But if you forget the policy and show up with something too big, they will make you check it into a mobile locker station, which is located outside of the third base field gate. You're going to want to get to the game as early as possible so you can take advantage of all the fun activities in the park. Most of the time, the gates will open 2 hours before game time. If you're looking for a way to entertain your kids, take them to the Sandlot Kids Zone. Your kids will have a blast playing at the carnival-style arcade, hanging on for a ride on the zip line, scaling the rock climbing wall, or showing off their skills in the batting cages. And there's never a dull moment while the Braves are playing ball. From the antics during the kiss cam to the hat shuffle and the ever-changing Jumbotron games, you're gonna find yourself laughing along with all the shenanigans throughout the entire 9 innings. One of our favorite things to do is cheering on the Home Depot tools as they race around the field. And probably the number one thing that fans love to see, besides the Braves, of course, is when a random fan is selected to see if he can outrun the freeze. While you're at the game, make sure you take a moment to buy a 50/50 raffle ticket for a chance to win thousands of dollars, and you're still contributing to the Braves Foundation charity. In fact, they told me that the highest the raffle had ever gotten to was $100,000. There's always lots to celebrate as a Braves fan during the game. And despite some recent controversy, the Braves chop is still alive and well and one of our fans' favorite ways to cheer on the Braves. And of course, Blooper, who doesn't love Blooper, the team's mascot, he's always up to mischief. All of this cheering and fun will make you both hungry and thirsty. And thankfully, Truist Park has you covered when it comes to food and drinks. From hot dogs and peanuts to street tacos to Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches to my kids' favorite dipping dots, there's a wide variety of food choices. There are some great bars too if you want to meet up with friends and watch the game. A fan favorite is the Chop House, which is located right in the right field. And if you have time, make sure you take a stroll through the Braves Museum. You can go back in time and see Braves jerseys from decades past, take your photo in front of one of the many Braves World Series trophies, and learn more about the history of the Braves organization.
You know, Truist Park is so much more than a baseball stadium. It's like a place for families that everybody really enjoys. It's just so much more than the game. It's just, you got to come experience this. If you've never been here, you have to do it. Braves fan or not a Braves fan, just check it out. It's really cool.